Hello, N.J.H. here. We are back with Ellsburg, and here we in the last few episodes we have been working on detailing this area over here, and in between this episode and the last episode, I did a lot of work off camera, just working on these highways, and as well as I also got a little port set up, or not really a port, I guess a what the heck is going on over here? That's a little odd. So anyway, I've been working on this area. What? Sometimes I really don't understand this game. So I've been working on this area. I added this area. This was a lot of fun. As well as I also extended the track to come over here. And I'm going to expand this up the mountain sometime. And hopefully I want to add another town over here in the future. And I also added a little metro depot over here, which I also plan on expanding in the future and just making look more realistic. This is based off of a build that a YouTuber named Imperator did. I will put the link to his channel in the description. He does some really good content. As well as I also added a little self-storage area over here. And I just put some more amenities over here. Like I put this school over here. And I think I put some more commercial, or I might have put that in the last episode. And I just, covered this up. I covered this area up a little more and just made these roads a lot nicer. And over here too, I completely redid the roads over here because I didn't like the way they were before. And to do that, I had to destroy a lot of the apartments. So I lost about 4,000 people because I'm using the realistic population mod. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have lost so many. And also in downtown, I replaced some of the other skyscrapers that were over here. I put this one, which is from the IT cluster. It's from the IT content creator pack or whatever. I forget what it is. I believe it's, or it might be Green Cities. I'll check real quick. So we've got ploppable, or find it, and we placed down this. It is from the Green Cities DLC. So I really like the way these look. Especially this one right here. This one reminds me of a building that's in a city that I live near. So I like that one a lot. And just these assets are just really cool. I like this. So yeah, I placed those down. And because originally I just had a copy of one of the, I think I had this skyscraper, this skin. I had this skin over here. So I just decided I would replace it with this one because I didn't have this one yet. And I think it looks really nice. I really like what it adds to the skyline. So in this episode, we're going to be finishing up this area, adding the rest of the, just different things in. And I think we're also going to add some apartments in. So let's get started with that right away. I want to get started by immediately plopping down some apartments on the edge of town right here. So what assets do we have? I want to use some of the vanilla assets. That's kind of small. I want maybe some bigger ones. Not sure if I want these facing the highway. And I might raise this a little bit too, just because. Can we? There we go. Okay, now we can see. Is there any other assets that we have? I'm playing on a potato computer, so it's pretty slow. So just bear with me here. I think it was the dynamic resolutions mod that I installed, which can increase your graphics, and I really loved what it did to the visuals, but I sacrificed about 25 FPS to do that, and I was already running at like 30, so I couldn't really do much with that, so I just put it back at what it originally was. So it's not as crisp anymore, but at least it's playable. So just bear with me here. And so I think we could probably fit this one here. That's nice. I like that a lot. So we'll put some here. These look like San Francisco apartments, and at least from what I've seen in San Francisco, I think it's San Francisco. I've never been to San Francisco, but I've looked at it on the Google Maps, and these look like San Francisco apartments. I may be wrong about that, but they just kind of bring back that memory of looking at Google Maps on San Francisco, but that may not be 100% accurate. I think we'll place some of these too along here. And then will this fit? Can we fit that? That's pretty big. I think we could put that along there. And we can put this right there. You know, since we're placing buildings, I think we can resume the simulation for now. And I think we can put some smaller ones right there. And that'll also fit right there. And maybe one of these. I want to put a taller one over here too, just to add to the skyline. Not very much. Let's see what other tall ones we have. What's this one? We could put this one over here somewhere, maybe up on this hill. Wait, is that the same one? It's the same one. So then, what's going on? Huh. What's this one look like? It's not as tall. We could probably fit that like right there. That's good. So yeah. This episode is going to be a little bit shorter just because I'm in a time, I don't have as much time to record right now. But I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this little chunk of land right here because, you know, this is very secluded. In order to really do anything back here, we'd have to build off of this road right here. And that's kind of a stretch. I was thinking we could put a park right here, but we already have like an entire park, just big chunks of park over here. So I feel like maybe a park isn't necessary right here. Especially with all the noise, I can't imagine that a park would be very desirable right here. But I was thinking we could maybe lower this train shack into the ground, make it go underground, and connect with it under here somewhere. And maybe fill out this land a little bit. But I think for now we'll just leave this blank, and I will do something with this in the future later. I was also thinking about turning this maybe into another rail yard, but that'd be a little bit difficult with this. You know, I just don't know. I'm not quite sure yet. So we have a very high demand for our workers, which you know makes sense. Looking at our residential demand, and I in the last in between the last episodes, or this episode and the last one, I also completely redid this area. It looks very complicated, and it kind of is very complicated, but I think it actually has solved my backup problem with the trains, so I'm kind of hopeful about that. Oh, that's not good. And these floating trains are still here. See, what's up with that? Why is it doing that? I'm going to try deleting this car if it will let me. And this. See, what is going on? It's just sliding down the hill. What is going on? Bruh. It's floating. Does the train guy have telekinetic powers? What is going on? The paranormal train. Well, that's perfectly normal. I think we will just let that fly. And I can't figure out what we're going to do about these flooding problems. See, the thing with the water physics in this game are if you like adjust something up here, then it sends like just a big tsunami downstream. So yeah, I think it'll probably clear up over time. So we could probably speed up our simulation a little bit. Yeah, see, it's already, at least for now it is. Hopefully it'll clear up over time. We'll check on that in a little bit. And of course I need workers. This is supposed to be a metro depot. Doesn't look too much like it. I need to change the visuals a little bit, and I might I mean, this is supposed to be a, you know, like a depot, a long shed. So I might destroy the worker demand for this. I might lower it. So let's look at our realistic population. Jobs. Let's go with 0, if that's possible. Okay, let's just put 1 then. That could become a problem though if we later use this asset for a forestry industry, because this is supposed to be a this is a building from the forestry industry specialization, so we might need to change that in the future. Yeah, this is handling backups really good. See if this is clearing up. It's clearing up a little bit, I think. Don't you do it, don't you do it, don't you do it. No, 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 no. You know, we might raise this temporarily right here. I think that's what we'll do for now. So let's Let's go ahead and raise that a little bit. A little bit. So right here, we'll raise that back. We'll put that back to where it was once this area stops flooding, perhaps at the end of the episode. But for now, I want to stop this from flooding if we can. And what is going on here? I'm gonna delete this train. What in the world is going on here? Are you guys seeing this too? Let me know in the comments if you guys can see this, because I'm pretty tired, so maybe this is just my small brain. But what in the world? You know, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Probably one of the worst rail accidents in Ellsburg's history. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I can't imagine. I'm gonna delete another one of these, see what happens. Oh, now they're driving again. That was really weird. Huh. Well, that was strange. They're pulling into the other cargo terminal. So let's resume our building that we were doing over here. So I think we can add another block right here for... Let's extend it from here, and we will add some more residential. I think we'll use find it. This is incredibly slow though, so I want to see if there's any ones we haven't really used yet. What's that one? How about this one? I'm trying to pick use apartment assets that look somewhat American, so that's kind of challenging. That does not look American at all. I mean, I could be wrong, I guess, but if I'm not mistaken, that is like the exact same as one of the other assets, a nightclub asset. Look, these are like exactly the same. So we have this apartment that has the exact same model, skin model as this nightclub over here. So that's kind of strange. So we can place down some more apartments over here. I think we'll place some lower ones. We could continue this road up the hill though, but it's pretty steep right there. Like we can't even place anything right there because it's so steep. So what other mid-rise apartments do we have? I want to place more mid-rise apartments here than anything, and I think we'll just go back to using our ploppable Rico. And I think along this right here, along this main collector right here next to the train station, I think we'll put some commercial uses. So let's just finish this off with some more. Yeah, we can't put anything there. Can we? Okay, now we can put some commercial uses along this collector. Brick commercial. I believe this came in the campus city DLC, university city DLC. We could also put a bookstore. I don't think we have one of those over here. I think we'll just put some of these brick commercial buildings from the campus or from the university city DLC, and yeah, that gives a nice vibe over here. I think that kind of fits the way this neighborhood kind of feels. So let's see what else we got. Could put some of these hamburgers with a D instead of a G. Is that 2? Yeah, that's 2 tiles. So let's put that right there. We got Games Co. CRP wireless, and another CRP wireless. And I think that's about all we can probably fit right there. And we can also put a parking lot right next to those. And we can also put some more parking lots for these apartamentos. So we've got the 2x4 parking lot. We'll place that right there. Oh, that has a cracked tile, cracked concrete texture. That's interesting. And we might also need to get an alley back here for if there's, yeah, we need to get an alley back there. So there's already a lot of pedestrian activity back here. And I think we will try to place a path in there. So where's the 2x3? There's a 2x3 parking lot. We'll put that right there. That fits nicely. Same right here. We can put a path right there. Now let's look at our paths. Is that good? That's good, I think. Yeah, this is one of the wonky stuff that this is some of the wonky stuff that happens with the grading in this game, the natural grading that this game does, which I really don't like. So I'm gonna raise this a little bit, see if we can get it to look better. The path looks better, not really the parking lot. I'm not sure there's a lot we can do about that though. Yeah, this is really terrible. So we can bring this down here too. And then... Wait, anarchy's on. I'm going to turn off destroying spill. Yep. And that is kind of nice. Ignoring the random gaps that you just have in between those. But I think we can just ignore that because it's not very visible from far away. As for right here, we already have a park here, but I think we can put another one for the school right here. So let's look what parks we have. I wonder if the small playground will fit there. We have small park, small playground. Ooh, that does fit there quite nicely. Let's see how that looks. That fits there nicely. I like that a lot. And I think we'll also get a path back here too. And then we'll do some landscaping. So that doesn't look so good. So let's get our ploppable asphalt tile. See if we can get this to line up good. It's so difficult. But I think we can get away with it. Let's put some along here too if it will let us. I think that's about all we can do. That's already getting a lot of activity. And truthfully, I think we could get a police station in here too, unless we already... We don't really need one. There's one in downtown, but we don't even have one in downtown Smith, so... I think I should have put one here. I didn't though, so... I think we'll put one over here perhaps, since we don't have one in Smith. And I did come up with a name for this. I just decided to call it Ellsburg Estates. You know, I'm not quite sure if we have room for this anymore. Maybe over here? On this side of the highway? Yeah, I think that's fine right there. So hopefully in the next episode we can start expanding along here. Hopefully if we finish this area in this episode. We are almost done with this area. I just want to finish right here. And then hopefully in the next episode we can work on this area. And we can start actually plopping down roads and stuff. Whoa. Whoa, there's a big backup. Holy cow. Yeah, there's a really big backup, so I guess I didn't solve the issue. Truthfully, I think a lot of this has to do with the a lot of the glitching that goes on with these trains. Like, what's going on here? What's this for? So I think we're going to try to delete this train. What's going on here? Look, see, this is what I was talking about, how the trains, like, stick out farther than they're supposed to. If you guys know of a mod or something that I can use that will fix this, please let me know, because I don't want to have to manually go and delete all these trains. See if that will fix that backup problem. Can they even get out? They can't get out. Oh, I see what's going on. So we have a backup from over here, and that's not allowing them to get out of the other one. So that's just bad. Can we... Did I just... Oh, we gotta remove this one. Sorry. What is going on here? Where did it go? You sneaky sneakster. Where did the engine go? There's no more engines. What's going on? I'm just gonna go ahead and delete some of these other trains. There we go. That kind of relieves some of the traffic. See if we can find that engine again. Cannot imagine why it is doing this. And then we got this weird stuff going on here with the... See, it's sticking out all the way back there. I don't know why it's causing that. And we've got a really big backup over here. What's going on? I cannot figure out why. That was weird. Huh. Well, I may be stuck with this train here forever. I'm not sure if I can remove this. There we go. There we go. See if I can remove this one. See, what is going on here? This is so bugged. I may switch to a different asset list for the trains if I can't get these bugs to start... If I can't get these trains to start working correctly. See, like, what is going on here? I don't understand what's going on. I mean, with how complicated this has gotten, I honestly don't blame some of this backup. Because I feel like some of it's my fault with how complicated I got. What I should have done was put down the rails first and then the roads, but I did the opposite, so I think that caused a... that's probably what really caused the problem. Because truthfully, I don't think you'd see the tracks go all the way around. I think they'd probably go straight through. So, well, our backup is settled for now. And also in the future, we have this ferry, this harbor over here for passengers, I believe. Is this a passenger? I thought we had a passenger. Pretty sure this can also take in passengers, but we had a passenger like this. I think this is a... Yeah, this is a cruise ship. So, in the future, I'd like to take the passenger harbor and put it over here and make like a little tourist area over here. Because in the future, you know, probably in maybe even dozens of episodes from now, I'd like to put a big international airport in this area, probably in this clearing right here. So let's see what's going on with this first, real quick. Ooh, they need water, and I think for the time being I'll give them a windmill, just why not. But we need to give them water. They need water. Okay, so see what's going on here. We can fix this with the... And I don't see why it's doing that, because the lines are fixed. Let's look at our bus lines. Can look at the... Is this the red one? Yes. So, wait, was this... So let's see why we can't... What did I do? Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let's get out of this. What is it? Let's get out of this view. Maybe I needed that view. Yeah, this is really confusing. I don't see why it's doing this. Can't move this. Or can we? Let's... Did I just destroy the whole line? And did I just create a new one? No. No, I didn't want to do that. No. Did I just... No, I did not want to. I did not want to do that. Well, I think we will worry about that. Yeah, I think I just destroyed the whole line. So, you know, let's just go and delete this line. Can we just delete it? Let's go here and we'll just delete it. And we can worry about transportation in a different episode. Yeah, I'll just delete this. We do have a lot of passengers using that, and I also want to get a little more detailed using a lot of the other transportation systems. The reason I haven't done that yet is because I'm trying to base this off of an American city, and well, American cities they don't have a very good transport system. It's mainly based off of a personal car transport, I guess you might say. So, you know, the public transportation isn't very good. It generally just consists of like buses, maybe subways, and well, I mean, in New York City, they have the subway, and then in Chicago, they have the L train, but those are like the only two exceptions where they have more than a train and a bus line. Usually, it's just bus lines. So, it's about the only exception. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe this will be the one American city where it has a subway station, or a subway line, bus station, train station, and a metro. We already do have a subway station, and in the future I'd like to elevate it kind of like the DART train, or the Dicta, I guess you might say. Is this another back? No, that's fine. So let's continue. Let's continue our expansion up here. Let's put some landscaping down. Some trees. Let's go to single, and I think we can plot some trees down along this. And back here, eesh, I don't know what you'd see back here. Probably just, I think we can put up a fence back here actually for these people, because I can imagine you'd want some privacy, because I'd say this is more or less of a public sidewalk, so I think we can put up a privacy for these people over here. We'll turn off our guidelines. Did that work? That did not work, so we have to toggle them all off. We'll go down here, put up a fence, connect that to right there, and now there's only a small way in right there and along the front. So we can put some more trees in here. Some oaks. So yeah, we'll put them down some more trees. And I think we're gonna call it an episode soon. So yeah, it's already we did a lot, I guess you might say, or I guess I've done a lot in the in between the last episode and this one. So you could say we got an episode's work done, or I got an episode's work done. Probably a few episodes work done with the harbor I made over here, and this depot, and this entire area. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it an episode here. We will probably spend one more episode detailing this area. I said in the last episode, but I had put quays up along the highway right here to make it look nicer. I already had quays, but I made them look more, I aligned them more with the highway. and you know, sunk them into the ground in some areas just to make them look more realistic. And I think we can also do the same over here, where the highway is still sunk. As well as I like to make these entrance and exit ramps for the highway look a little bit nicer, because this is just all over the place. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I didn't have as much time to record today, so I apologize for the short video length. Or maybe you guys like the shorter videos more. And we still have some crazy stuff going on with the water. So yeah, before I started building the city, I leveled out the ground just so it'd be easier to build. So that's why this area is very flat. And when I did that, I kind of wasn't paying attention to the river right here. So I had this very, very deep river because I raised the terrain over here to match it over here. So I'm going and making the river, I guess you might say, less deep, just so that way it fits a little better. So it's not like, you know, like 1,000 feet drop. So messing with the water can really just break this game. So thank you for watching. Make sure you guys share the video with any friends or family. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And as usual, stay tuned for more. And I will see you in the next video. Out.